Yeah, Tams and Corey, the situation out here, it is super tense. I want to point out to you right now, this crowd that just gathered just minutes ago, the NYPD trying to keep things under control, but it's like a powder keg. Hundreds and hundreds of demonstrators packing into this area in the front of the Barclays Center. You can see right now, you hear police with the bullhorns. They are out in force. They are trying to keep this crowd under control, but tensions are rising and people are just so angry. The NYPD protesters clashing. More than 4 hours later, police are still making an arrest. I want to point out to you also an NYPD vehicle. This van right here, it has been vandalized with graffiti. At one point, police even had to climb up into the green roof there to force people off. The NYPD certainly not alone. Emotions are running high here as well as all over the country.
This assembly is unlawful. If you do not disperse, you will be subject to arrest.
The NYPD's forceful warning from a bullhorn met with equally loud and impassioned chants.
This assembly is unlawful.
The reason why I needed to be here today is for a long time, law enforcement nationwide have been waging war against black people.
Escort me.
Emotions are running high. Protests not only here in Brooklyn, but nationwide. So many Americans in pain and filled with outrage over the death of George Floyd, a black man who died at the hands of a Minneapolis police officer.
Black Lives Matter means that all lives matter. Everyone should be out here, men, women, and children, because that's who's being killed. Black men, black women, black children. No one is safe, and it doesn't make sense that we are not safe in our own country.
The demonstration outside Barclays Center grew out of an earlier march and rally in Lower Manhattan.
When one of us dies, I feel like every day I wake up and I know one of us is going to be gone.
The calls for racial justice growing louder and louder. The protests at Foley Square taking place with this iconic sculpture rising over it. The symbolism was not lost on the creator of Triumph of the Human Spirit, who spoke with Pix 11.
This is the foundation of this whole thing, protest, and that's why this monument is there. That's why it's there. That's what it represents, the protest of American racism.
Police had to force people off the green roof at Barclays while tensions boiled over and multiple arrests were made.
Racism is killing us more than COVID is. It's been killing us. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, let's bring you some fresh video from just the past half hour, shot a short distance from here in the Clinton Hill neighborhood. Protesters making their way from here over to Gates and Classen Avenues, and there were skirmishes there as well with police. Back out here outside the Barclays Center, this scene, unfortunately, is one of many similar ones throughout the night. You can see that crowd now gathering at Flatbush and Atlantic. The police have been trying to keep these protesters out of the streets, and now they're trying to move them out so that we can have some safety out here. Now, there's no exact number on the number of arrests tonight by the NYPD, but just from our calculations, what we've seen, close to 3 dozen arrests just from what my crew and I have seen out here. We'll stay out here and bring you more as we get it. For now, we're live outside Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I'm Shirley Chan, Pix 11 News.